Hello, and welcome back to My Summer Car Attempt 2, Part 6. I am recording this just a little bit after recording Part 5. In fact, Part 5 right now is currently in the process of uploading, but this should be put up sometime Sunday about noon to afternoon. Noon my time is when I'm going to try and have it uploaded by. Anyways, we had just left off putting the engine into the engine bay. We got it all bolted in. Now what we need to do is we need to uh, do the finishing. I guess finishing touches is what you could say. We need to connect the half shafts. We need to put in the steering rack, the steering rods, steering column. We need to get the stick in, we need to get the gear linkages in, and we need to make sure that it runs. Uh, and I think after that, we can start putting on the doors and all of more of the exterior bits. Nonetheless, we can continue. It should be about 9 ish, I'm hoping. Hopefully, not much later. My stress is pretty high though, so that's going to be one of the first things that I take care of after I sleep. Loading mop. Okay, now we're in. I'm excited. No van. Okay, so shit. Oh well. I want to get sleeping.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, and then we'll awaken and like
Saatana!
yeah, I know. Okay, so
Minä
this is
koitin soittaa joka taloon, vaikka ja kuka
I don't
vastaa
remember his name.
perkele. Pääsin kyllä hakkeen tätä nappua eestä, pitäis päästä kotiin.
Anyways, unfortunately I can't get him. Which is kind of sad, because that would be money, and money is good. But right now, I just want to get this up and going.
Jumalauta!
Yeah, I know, I know, I know. But I want to get the sauna up and going so that we can get rid of our stress. I don't want to use cigarettes. I might have mentioned this in the first episode, or first part. But I... Whoops. But I don't want to be using cigarettes because they have an addiction mechanic, and I just don't want to deal with that. I don't remember if Tamo's shop is open on... It's open on Saturdays, so I'm probably going to have to go there tomorrow in-game. Turn that off. Tomorrow in-game, just so that I can pick up some food, because we're out of stuff in the fridge. All I've got are these, which, I mean, they've been fine, but they're not the best, I'll admit. In hindsight, I probably should have just grabbed more sausages. Really? That's what I should have done, but eh. Or grabbed some of those and sausages. Because what I could have done is, yep, I know. What I could have done is use the sausages here, and close that. I could have used the sausages while I'm at home. I looked over. I was scared for a second because I thought it said that I wasn't recording. But no, that's the live meter, and I'm not live. Anyways, probably gonna have to put this in there and get that in. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to bill for that soon as well. Anyways. I'll closer. Okay. I was in the middle of something. Turn this light on. And I'll turn this one off so that we aren't using as much power. Close that door. Okay. Tab back over. And I want to get the steering rack in.
Satana.
Yes, yes, I know. Oh, 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 oh. I was there. I was there. Okay. Steering rack requires 9. And okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Definitely dark though.
Voi vittujen vittu.
Yes, I know. You know, honestly, it's not as annoying as I remember, the random swearing. It's still not the most pleasant. Are those 9s? Yes, those are 9s as well. I'll screw those in just so that I don't have to. Oh, is it raining outside? Wow, it's raining pretty hard outside. Huh. Distraction. It's actually quite loud. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background. As far as I know, you shouldn't be hearing much of anything in the background, but if you hear something in the background, that's very likely what you're hearing.
Satana.
Close that, because I'm gonna check on this. Are we up to temp? No. Okay. Just want to check. That is the half shafts. That is the steering column. Not steering column, steering rack. Okay, get that in. The steering column requires 2 8mm.
Ei saatana.
Where are the 8mm bolts that it wants? Probably those is what I'm assuming. And then I get this steering rod. I think it goes in like this. There. And then I'll do the one on the right. I want to get the 12mm bolt because that's what it requires. Yes, yes. Our Lord and Savior, Lucifer. Oh, that's so fucking dumb. Okay, right there. And then I can get this. Yes. Is that bolt not screwed in? I hope that... Why are those not screwed on? What? What? No.
Voi vittu.
Did I not do it all the way? I'm gonna have to look. That is mildly concerning. That's really all I can say, though. But that is mildly concerning that those are undone. I'm going to have to frantically search the entire car to make sure that there isn't anything else loose, because then the car will probably just fall apart as I'm driving.
Voi
And that's not fun.
saatana!
Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Now I can start working on this stress. Ugh. I didn't exactly find a very good place to throw water on the rocks. There was a place that I used to live at long ago when I was much younger. We left in... oh, no, it wouldn't have been 2019. It would have been 2015 is when we stopped living there. But it had a sauna in the basement. I think it was a part of what was called a mother-in-law suite, I believe. It had a bedroom, its own little bathroom, and it had a little kitchen. I think it's called a kitchenette, where we put a freezer. And so a lot of the time, I think we'd put things like Otter Pops in there, and those would go pretty quickly as well. But there was a sauna down there, and I think I only ever used it once while I was sick, because apparently you can use a sauna while you're sick, and that's good. But I didn't really like using the sauna. My older brother would use the sauna, and I think my dad used the sauna a couple times, but I never really liked the sauna myself. Van. Is it van? Van. It's what I'm gonna do every time, because I want that fucking van. Whoop. There we go. I forgot I brought that light back. And I should probably use that camera. Oh well. No, I want this open. And I'll turn this light off, because I think this light will be enough. Anyways, where was I? I'd done the steering rods, and now I need to frantically search. That's what I was going to do. Those are on. These are not. Come on. I find this really concerning. Are those on? Those are on. These are on. Oh man, that's tilted out so bad. Oh, that. I think that's what I saw on this side, because I thought I saw something else that was undone. Those are in. That's in. That's in. Those are in. Okay, that was a little bit scary, but I hopefully have everything in. So what I'm going to need to do with those steering rods is I'm going to need to manually adjust them, apparently. What else is there to do there, though? Because I think that I'm trying to think. Trying to think. What else? What else is in there that I need to do? Brake lining. That's a fuel strainer is what it is. Battery. Fuck, I need to get a battery. Gear stick. Gear linkages. Maybe. Maybe this will work. I don't know how exactly to read it, though. Dashboard. Do I put in the dashboard? Next. I think gear linkages. No. I don't put in. I put in. Yeah, this. I put in this. I think. Hold on. I should come over to the guide. Engine other from fuel pump. Or alternatively, I'll bring this back. I don't think I'll do that. I think what I close that. I think what I need to do next. Is electrics. Let's see. I think what I need to do is all the stuff inside of the engine bay. So from spark plugs, which are on this side. So that means that electrics is going to go somewhere there. But that's going to use 8mm bolts. 8mm. Okay. I'm gonna move the ratchet set over here. Because it's gonna be a lot more convenient. Get that in. That in. Fuel strainer, which is over here, which runs from the fuel pump to the engine bay. Fuel pump is there, so that means it'll go... Where does it go? Where do you go, fuel strainer? Okay, this I'm gonna have to fiddle around with, because... Oh, there we go. And the fuel strainer requires another 8mm bolt. Okay, that's good. I like how they use the same bolt sizes. Then it says... I'm kind of just going in order on this guide on the wiki. It's probably not the ideal way to do it, but fuck it, man. Just... I want to get this in. Oh! And what I can do is I can pee into the top of this, and that can act as coolant. Probably not the best coolant though. So maybe I should have bought some coolant as well. I really should have done some more jobs, or done any job. If I didn't have to wait for all that fucking fish, then I'd be off to grandma's already, and I'd gotten money for that. I probably would have gotten that truck too, if the mod still works. We do have to account for that. So radiator, next it requires a screw. driver because I'm going to be doing 3 of the radiator hoses. Radiator hose 3. Hmm? So we just try to fit it in. I think. Maybe I should do this in order. Try and find hose 1. Oh, and I can, these look small enough I can shove them in a backpack. Oh, I still have my, backpack from, I don't think it's kindergarten, but at the very least first grade, actually. It has been a very good backpack. I'll tell you that. And I could fit. I could fit some of these in there. I think. Do they go up here? Where do they go to? There's yes, okay. That requires a screw here and then a screw there. Just make sure those are tight. Then I do radiator hose 2. And that probably goes here, I'd imagine. Maybe. Maybe. See, it only requires 1 screw is what it says as well. So, where does it go? Where do you go? Where do you go? Do you go down here? Do you go over that? I think I see something down there. Where do you go? Do you go here? Probably go there. And then it only requires 1 screw. So I think I see where the last hose goes. So I want it like that. And it'll go in something like there. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I was close. I was close. There we go. There we go. Now we have radiator in and all of the hoses screwed. I kind of don't like the way that looks. That looks a little bit sketchy, to be completely honest. That also... Are they not supposed to be all the way on? It looks like that should be all the way on. Well, should be, as in it isn't. If I take a piss into... Come on. This will do for now, but I'll probably want to put in actual coolant later. It doesn't look like it's leaking. So that's good. Radiator hoses. The next that it wants me to do is the Clutch Master cylinder. Ooh, excuse me. Which is there. And that will be 8 millimeters. I'm going to put in the Breakmaster cylinder as well. It's not quite how I want it. Oops. Come on. Like that. And then... Come on. See his... come on. Okay. There. Yes! This job. This job.
Koko traktorillinen, niin minä maksan kyllä hyvin, että siitä ei oo ongelmaa. Tuo sitten kun pystyt tuua, minä oon täällä...
Okay, so that job is really good. That's also very exciting. Why do I have this and not the 8 mil? Anyways. Yes. Okay. Excited. Incredibly excited. So, that is a very, you get a lot of money from that job. And given that I'm expecting that I'll probably have a bill sometime soon, I'm gonna want to do that job, I think tomorrow. In fact, I'm gonna check and see if I have that bill right now. Because I think there's a water bill, a phone bill, and electricity bill. Or it's just a phone bill and an electricity bill. And then there's no water bill. But I want to say that there's a water bill. Nonetheless, incredibly excited. We are finally making a lot of progress. Electric company. Ooh. Money. Is that all? Okay, so bill is done. Now we only have 800 marks. 881. Just checking the time, we're about 27:45. As in 27 minutes in. So we're making good time. We're making good time. By the time I end today, ooh, let's see. By the time that I end today, or this part rather, losing my train of thought. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. By the time I end for this part, I don't think I'll be all the way through the day either. So I'll have at least part of the rest of Friday to do things. I want to say that this is shot. I honestly do. What time is it? 6, 7, almost 8. Almost 8:30. No, almost 7:30. What I want right now, then, is the clutch lining. Brake lining. Clutch. Oh, the brake lining. I have so many. I have 11 is what it says. It says that I have 11 of them to do. But they're all 7 millimeters, but I can only do them with the spanner. And I had a problem with it as well last time. Last time I did this. It was a while ago. But last time I did this, I didn't tighten. It was either all of the clutch lining. No, it wasn't the last time I did this. The first time I assembled a car, because I think I've assembled the car twice, I believe the first time I assembled the car, I either didn't properly do the clutch lining, or I didn't properly do the brake lining. And so there were a bunch of bolts just loose, which so there were a bunch of loose bolts, and I leaked out all of the fluid that I had put in. So it'll be this one. Make sure that's tight. Not there. There. There we go. There we go. Oh, so excited. So excited. Shit. Come on. Or was it this way? It's probably this way. Oop, yep. I was right. I think. I want to get this put in. Or I can either finish this, or I could do that job, and I might be able to make it to Tamos. Because I kind of don't want to do the brake lining. Oh, wait. Is the van there? Is the van there? Is the van? No. I see no van. Oh, well. It might be there tomorrow, which would be Saturday. Saturday in real life and in-game. I want to do that job because I want money. There we go. Okay. Enter driving mode. Ignition. Because what I need to do for this job is whoops, wrong one. I want to reverse. So what I want to do for this job is hook this up to the trailer, and then I just fill the trailer with wood. Not just any wood, but firewood. And you get a lot of money for doing it as well. So you always want to do it if he asks for the wood. Give him your wood. He wants your wood. Yes, I did that to sound as awkward as possible. But I don't care, because he really wants that wood. Stop there. Okay. And if oh, whoops. Okay. It's just this over and over again. And sometimes it gets, yep, stuck like that. This I'll definitely use the backpack to cheese a little bit to make things easy on myself. Because I just don't want to have to transport all of the wood. That was 10. I don't want to transport all of the wood by hand. the maximum amount of wood that you can do, I want to just check. Takes about 46 minutes for slowest players, 38 minutes for skilled players. Interesting. Oh, it relieves stress? Eight, 160 pieces of firewood, so I need to do this 16 times. Shit. Shit. There we go. Damn it. Come on. Log, firewood, log. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, that's already chopped. Okay. Doing it from this angle is not the best, it seems. Okay. So that is 20. Come on. That is 30. I should probably pause for this as well, because this does take a while. Okay. Open up. We're at 37 minutes. Yeah, I'll pause. I'll pause here. And then we can go for 45 minutes to, for part 6. Just a sec. Okay. So, I believe that should be roughly 160. I'll just grab all of these logs as well and dump them in. But that's probably it. Anyways, so what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to deliver off this wood, which it's in the direction of Flatari's, actually. And then hopefully along the way, actually I want to check something. Wrecked cars bringing food to Grandma. Okay, so she is there on Saturdays. So I don't have to worry too much about that. Okay, so I want to bring this to whatever the guy's name is. I don't think he has a name, actually, in the game. Or he might. He's just the wood guy. He gives a lot of money. Oh, wait. Livaloinen. Apparently is what it says on the wiki site for my summer car. So, we want to deliver it to him. Whoops, wrong button. It is going to be a bit of a long drive, but it's not as long as it is to Flatari's. Nonetheless, I've showed you me filling up the rest of the trailer, hopefully. So I will pause again, rather short, although I guess it's kind of like the trip to Tamos. But I'll pause it here, just so that you don't have to watch me do that all over. So, see you in a bit. We have arrived. Oh my god. As you can see by this, just kind of flew by as well. I had to let him by because I don't want him to fuck up this job. But trying to remember how all this works. But what you need to do is you need to roll up to some sort of spot. Get out just to see if we're close enough. No, we aren't. Enter driving mode. I think that's close enough. Our hunger is really high too, so I do want to get this over with, so that we can head to Tamo's and get food. Because I didn't bring some chips with me. Is that close enough? No, it's not close enough. I don't see any, I don't see any latrines nearby, which is a little bit disappointing because I would have liked to have had a latrine nearby. But let's see. So, I'm there. Increase tractors, then use rear hydraulics to raise the bed. Oh, that's the train. That's what that sounded like. Oh, yes.
Niin on vähän vaavampaa. Ostat kaljaa ja makkaroa, niin eiköhän sillä pärjää. Ja voi tehdä
3,200
varmaan
marks.
lisääkin tarvihen näitä, niin voit jaksa tehdä sitten sillä rahalla ja makkaralla. Niin.
Thank
Ei
you,
muuta kuin morjens.
Livaloinen. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Money. So much fucking money. This is great. And then I need to lower that. Amazing. Oh, absolutely amazing. Ha ha ha. This is the best job. And it reduces your stress too. I don't remember if I was paused or not when I found that out. But that's great. I like this job so much. It gives a lot of money. Apparently you need to do 160 firewood to get 3,200 marks. And I got it in the necessary amount of firewood, which is good. Very good. Now I have a lot of money. A lot of money to spend on blackjack and hookers, clearly. But no, I'm gonna use it to buy a battery. I might buy a new set of rocker covers. No, rockers. A new rocker shaft. If it's not too late when I get to Flatari's. Because I think that's where the nearest toilet is to where we can save and exit. Because I'm already at 44 minutes. We went a little bit over what I would have liked to have done. But that's mostly because I have, I've been able to do that job. Where I got 3,200 marks. And I believe it was worth it. An extra 5-ish minutes is worth it to me. But my hunger is decently high, so I want to get to Tamo's, and yeah, so that I can get some food. Oh, and it's right up there. With If I buy a new rocker shaft, can I buy a new rocker shaft up here? Because I've already installed it. So I don't know if I can buy a new one. Whoop. That parking brake. I'll get. By the way, when I said it was raining earlier, it's still raining, just in case any of you were curious. Okay. Come in here. Okay, never mind. Where is that? There it is. There's the latrine, and I can save and exit. Save and quit the menu. Okay. So, I didn't exactly get the things on the list done. The things I had on the list done. But I can add more things to the list. Error, again. I'm going to have that constantly. So, that has been a very productive day, though. I am very happy with where we are, once again. But that ends part 6. So I do hope to see you guys for part 7. Part 7, I'm going to be trying to go to Temos for a battery and some food. I definitely need some food, just so that I can sustain myself. But I do hope to see you then. I don't want to keep you guys too much longer. So I will see you in part 7. Bye.